man. I do what I do.
Nigerian brother, I can tell. I know my people. Okay, let me just tell you. I'm just letting you know now. If I see you, I can tell by the shape of your head. What part of the diaspora are you from? I can tell if you're a little. I can look at your head. I can tell if you from Haiti, okay, or if you from Harlem, just by looking at the shape of your head. This man right here, he is clearly from Lagos somewhere. Okay, I'm looking at his head. Okay, I'm looking at his. Look at his head. Look at his head. Look at his eyes. I know my people, and he's from Lagos, somewhere in Nigeria. I bet. Let's keep listening though. Let's keep listening. I can tell where you're from. I can tell. Okay, he ain't from around here. Let's keep on listening. Let's keep on listening to the brother. Listen to him.
You would think you walked around and you just heard Jerusalem, Ikayanami. He no gonna say no. You would think you walked around and everybody was like, baby, come down, come down. That's not what happened. Every corner you turned, you heard what them fans say, which is traditionally African-American jubilation song. Let me tell you something. When it comes to diaspora wars, I do believe Africans be lying. But even more, African-Americans be lying as well.
About what?
Because everybody wants to drive their own narrative. So people make up stuff and say whatever they can to sell the point across. Sometimes.
But you know, it's our narrative because it's our festival. But go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Just keep speaking.
Most of the time, it ain't true. Not even sometimes. What am I talking about?
That's not true.
Like, oh, African-Americans ain't got no culture. Oh, like, oh, Africans trying to take over our spaces. Not the case.
It seems like that's what you are.
Africans.
You are taking over Howard University's medical school. I can tell you that now. And if you start looking around at all these historically black colleges, you will find an awful lot of people with a lot of vowels in their last name. Okay? I'm just pointing that out to you, brother. Okay? I'm just pointing it out to you. Just something to think about. Now, me personally, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. But when you say you're not trying to take over, you all are like some Africanized bees taking over everything. You were just running around stinging people. Zit, zit. I'm just saying, brother. So let's just keep it 100. You know, and the thing is, y'all be faking Black American until you do something good, then the flags come out. You know, it'd be different if you just kept your flags tucked the whole time. But you know, and then y'all say mean things like, "Oh, don't marry them Black Americans and don't hang out." But we know what you do. But let's keep listening.
If Africans were to be present at your festival, trust me, you will know. There will be the smell of suya in the air. Uncles all around the area. Burna Boy and Davido would have been a headliner. It would have been insane. I was there, and my experience was once again enjoying and celebrating and reveling in all the beauty that is Black American culture. The food, the dances, the music. I never for 1 second thought, man, Africans finally took us over. Never.
But see, you wouldn't know. You see, because your cultural experience related to this, like I can go back 30 years. You see what I'm saying? You might have just started going, brother. You know, so the people who've been there and have experienced it are saying it's different now. Just pointing that out to you, brother. Let's keep on going. Go ahead.
A festival that starts to decline, and rather than us talk about the logistics or things that we could do to make things better.
Logistics. What does that mean? Does that mean that New Orleans is too far away from New York? Or is that what you're trying to say? Because see, New Orleans sits in the breadbasket of Black America. You see, it sits as a junction between all these different places. I mentioned from California to Atlanta to, right there between Texas and Mississippi. So I'm just saying, okay, but let's keep listening.
Technicalities. Where did we go wrong? Was it sponsorships? Was it the economy? Was it the rollback on DEI programs? None of that. The first thing we could think of, an African bought it. And no offense to Rich, but if you ever heard Richard Dennis talk, he's not even he's not even the African that you're thinking about. He's
good at pretending to be a foundational Black American. That's what you're trying to say. Shout out to Orange DNA. And that's what we're saying about all of you all. You fake FBA, you wear our skin, and then when you present it with the opportunity, you go through the process of trying to erase our successes or reroute them to something you find more palatable. That is what my foundational Black American brothers are saying, and the sisters. Okay, keep it in mind. Essence Festival, Essence Magazine, was a magazine that was created to uplift Black women, foundational Black American women. I want you to remember that. Let's keep listening.
For the most part, a lot more American than he is. Like, he's not like, you know, like the way this
was born in Liberia. He is very much an African man from the continent, but go ahead and keep trying.
described it, you made it sound like Patrice Lumumba. Somebody with that kind of name came and took over your business, just came straight from the continent and took over. That's not what happened. And we're not even, and up until now, for the most part, these are the people that have organized us.
What he's doing is he's showing you these white folks up there who used to organize Essence Festival. Go ahead.
Essence Fest. These
saying y'all would rather have these white American folks doing it as opposed to a Black man from Africa. Well, they did it better. They understand. But I hate to say it like that, but you know, let's keep going.
This is what they look like. I don't think anybody has had any complaints for the most part.
That's not true, but keep going.
I don't think it was divisive when they were in control.
It was always, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, baby. You know, I'm just keep it 100.
I don't think there was any narratives being told, but for some reason,
the narratives were pretty good. That's what it was. It was pretty good narratives. Go ahead.
When anything seems to go wrong, we start to point fingers and look at each other and start to blame ourselves. And
no, we're not blaming ourselves. Black Americans are not blaming ourselves. We're blaming the Africans who are now the executive officers. That's who we're blaming. It would be no different if your favorite soul food restaurant was taken over by a bunch of folks from Ghana, and they start serving fufu and jollof rice, and we would have something to say about it. Okay, I'm just keeping it 100.
I hate to say this, and those of you who know, those Africans who know, guess what? Africans do this for their own festivals too. When it comes to Afrochella, when it comes to Afrofuture, now the current name, people will make all this commentary about what Afrofuture is and what it isn't, rather than celebrating the progress.
But what you're not saying is that Black Americans have taken it over. That's what you're not saying, brother. But go ahead. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best not to cut him off. I'm trying, because I know you all complain in the comments. Let them talk. Let the people talk. Ain't no people. It's a video. Okay, go on to TikTok and find the videos like I did, then you can listen to it all you want. Okay, and I'm doing my best not to say anything, but I have to comment so people can kind of have some context. But listen, you know,
of such a undertaking of such a great venture in the diaspora, rather than complimenting it, the first thing we do is break it down and criticize a people that are doing more with less. A people that are doing more with less on both sides. And the first thing we can think.
No, y'all have a whole country with resources. We don't have that. You understand what I'm saying? When you say who's doing more with less, you all have a whole continent that you can do more with. If you come over to our little country, to our little communities, and then you take over our little stuff while talking bad about us. Think about it, brother. What are you talking about? You do more with less. Y'all sold us. You understand what I'm saying? You don't think we recognize that? And then you told us we're not African. And then on top of that, you insulted our culture and you called us names like Akata and who knows what else. And when you send your people over here, you tell them not to associate with Black Americans. So you need to understand, you need to have some cultural context in which you start. This is not even. This is all we have. It's like coming into a man's house and taking his last loaf of bread and telling you, hey, it's only right that we split this even. And you got a whole, not a house, you got a whole country you can go back to, man. And that's the thing I don't think you found, you Black Africans understand about foundational Black Americans. We don't have anywhere else to go. So be mindful of that. Be a little bit more demure in your assessment. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. This black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.